Now, a days to go for the Pran Pratishtha ceremony of the Ram Mandir. Let's get you details of how Pakistan is trying to spread negative propaganda on the Ram Mandir. Now, Pakistan is using social media to go ahead and try and disseminate content with a critical perspective on the Ram Mandir project. What we've particularly been noticing is false claims that the Ram Mandir is being built 3 kilometers away from the disputed site, and this is a comment that's in fact led to quite a bit of a debate. But Pakistan is trying to be putting out this narrative that after all of the dispute that we've seen, with it coming to an end, the Ram Mandir has been built 3 kilometers away from the disputed site. This is Pakistan in fact spreading this narrative on social media. Gaurav Sawant is joining us live with more details on this. Gaurav, we've been seeing a lot of talk about this, particularly on social media, with some trying to claim that, look, after the dispute and all of it being settled, now the Ram Mandir hasn't been built on that site, it's been built a few kilometers away. And largely this narrative is being spread by Pakistani social media handles.
Insidious campaign that is currently underway, that Delhi police and intelligence agencies, they're tracking those accounts that are not only where these claims are originating, but also being widely propagated online, sadly including by some prominent people within our country, that the Sri Ram temple that's being built, the Garbh Grah, is 3 kilometers away from where the central dome of that disputed structure once stood, which is so not true. India Today has reported from ground zero, from the time that the entire process had started, and the fact that whether it's Nripendra Mishra, who's the chairman of the Sri Ram Mandir Construction Committee, or Champat Rai, we've interviewed them on camera, on record, and we've got details of how it's exactly at the same point where, the belief is Sri Ram was born there. That's exactly where the Garbh Grah is coming up. But then these Pakistani handles are trying to now send out a message that the temple is being built 3 kilometers away. And that's just one of the false propaganda that is being spread. There are multiple other rumors that are being spread, that this is not a Shubh Muhurt, this is not the right time, this is only, politics that's happening. It's only happening where all the Hindus are not on the same page. A lot of this is being spread by these propaganda handles. And of course, it then spreads like wildfire. The aim is to create disharmony. The aim is to ensure that civilizational moment that the nation will witness, or Sanatan Dharma followers witness across the world on the 22nd of January, they're able to somehow spoil that. But police sources are telling India Today that they will ensure action is taken against such handles. Those handles are blocked, and those who spread such rumors, action will be taken against them.
Let's talk about what kind of action is being taken by the police so far. Gaurav, stay with me. I want to bring in also Arvind Ojha on this broadcast. Arvind, ये जो राम मंदिर टूल किट है उसके बारे में और जानकारी दे दीजिए, और क्या पुलिस अब तक कुछ एक्शन लिया है?
देखिए, जैसे जैसे प्राण प्रतिष्ठा का जो डेट है वो करीब आ रहा है, जो इंटेल एजेंसीज हैं वो लगातार सोशल मीडिया पर नजर बनाए हुए हैं, और इसी दौरान ये जो ट्विटर हैंडल की पूरी रिपोर्ट बनाई गई है ओपन सोर्स से, जिसमें साफ साफ है कि ये मिस इन्फॉर्मेशन फैलाया जा रहा है, साथ ही साथ कहीं न कहीं माहौल खराब करने की विद इन द कंट्री, भारत में माहौल खराब करने की दो समुदायों के बीच वो कोशिश की जा रही है, दो समुदायों के बीच, जिसमें एक जो प्रोपेगेंडा, जिसमें कई पॉलिटिकल लीडर भी उसके ट्रैप में आए, जिसमें ये फैलाया गया कि एक्चुअल जगह से 3 किलोमीटर दूर राम टेम्पल को बनाया जा रहा है। उसके अलावा ये वो ट्विटर हैंडल है जो लगातार कश्मीर, पाकिस्तान का जो एजेंडा है कश्मीर को लेकर, उसको फैलाते हैं, और वही ट्विटर हैंडल लगातार राम मंदिर को लेकर मिस इन्फॉर्मेशन फैला रहे हैं, बाबरी मस्जिद की बातें कर रहे हैं। तो इस तरह की लगातार बातें हो रही हैं, जिस पर इंटेल एजेंसीज की पूरी नजर है, इनको ट्रैक डाउन किया जाएगा, और साथ ही साथ अलर्ट रहने के लिए भी किया गया। तो इंडिया टुडे ने ये टूल किट एक्सेस किया है एक्सक्लूसिवली, जिसमें साफ साफ दिखाया जा रहा है कि किस तरीके से भारत में राम मंदिर, अयोध्या में राम मंदिर का निर्माण हो रहा है, प्राण प्रतिष्ठा हो रही है, सभी कम्युनिटी के लोग उसमें साथ दे रहे हैं, और इसी वजह से पाकिस्तान के पेट में दर्द हो रहा है और लगातार वो ये कोशिश कर रहा है कि किसी तरीके से मिस इन्फॉर्मेशन फैलाए, दो कम्युनिटी के बीच निगेटिविटी फैलाए। हालांकि इसमें वो बहुत हद तक कामयाब नहीं हो पा रहा है।
Okay, Arvind, stay with me. I want to go back to Gaurav Sawant on this. Gaurav, you've had many conversations, whether it's with Mr. Champat Rai, Acharya Satyendra Das or Nripendra Mishra. This has been a narrative that many have been trying to spread for the last many weeks, essentially, in the run-up to the Pran Pratishtha. Some have been trying to claim that if you look at Google Maps, you'll see that the disputed site is actually away from the Ram Mandir, which is far from the truth, because actually on Google Maps, you can see very clearly that it's exactly on that very site. How did they also kind of bust this propaganda?
So facts speak for themselves, and in this instance, it's very clear where that disputed structure stood, where the Garbhagriha was. Exactly at the same point, the Sri Ram temple is being built, and the Garbhagriha is being built there. Remember, this is also as much about astha and belief over generations and centuries that this is where Lord Ram was born. So there is no question of moving, the Garbhagriha away from there. Everyone who knows facts, and when I interviewed both Nripendra Mishra and spoke to Champat Rai, the point is that part of the 70-acre complex is a little narrow, and yet that was the part that was chosen to build the temple, is because the belief is this is where Lord Ram was born. That is why the broader part of that plot, that 70-acre plot, wasn't used. This part, 20-acre plot where construction is taking place for the Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra, that is where the construction is taking place, and 50 acres of land is being kept absolutely green in this temple complex. So all of those facts will come out in public domain, because this time, as they say, जब हवन करते हैं तो आप यज्ञ में आहुति डालते हैं और राक्षस उसे नष्ट करने का प्रयास करते हैं. There are demons who will try and spoil the yajna. This is a Rashtra yajna for a temple, is what Nripendra Mishra is of the opinion, that this is a civilizational moment, a Bhagirath prayas that is happening, and they will not let elements destroy this.
All right. Thanks, Gaurav, for those details. Thanks to Arvind Oja also for getting us all the latest on this toolkit that's now been exposed. Propaganda that Pakistan is trying to spread on the Ram Mandir.